Why would I dream about putting Kyla on the radio?
I made you breakfast, Mum, and did the washing up, even though it's not my turn. I'm doing incredibly well at school. We're looking at serious GCSE grades. Maybe A's right across the board. I think it's because I've got such a brilliantly supportive and organized mum. A mum who's made sacrifices to make sure that I'm okay. A mum who's always wanted the best for me.
I woke up in a parallel universe.
But where is the best place for a brilliant and ambitious daughter these days? Of course, the media, television, eventually. But where can one get the training? That's the question. Radio, of course. And what with you being a program controller at a radio station, why didn't we think of it before?
Right. I knew it was too good to be true. Kyla, we are looking to employ a handful of young radio presenters, maybe half a dozen.
Which is why James and Jax are auditioning today.
But my daughter being one of them would look really bad.
But...
The answer is no. Get used to it.
At least I resisted the urge to shine her boots.
Hi, I'm Happy Mainstream Boy, and I'd like a job at City Beat FM.
He's got one thing in his favour, Jax. A really bad haircut.
Should I ask, James?
Professional DJs have always had really bad haircuts. And they're ugly. You show me an ugly spud who's insulted his hairdresser, and I'll show you a DJ.
Okay, we'd like to see some ugly DJs with bad haircuts. Anybody? Right, we'll have you, then you.
Excuse me. I'm quite ugly.
Hi, I'm future serial killer boy, and I'd like a job at City Beat FM.
There's ugly, and there's ugly.
You can tell this when he hasn't made the shortlist.
Why me? Kathy asked us both to find new talent.
He'll respect you. You look more like a DJ than I do.
Oh, jeez.
So, do you think they're serious about this ugly DJ thing?
Hey, good luck. Just relax. They're really nice. Get out of that queue right now. You know you're not supposed to be here.
I guess they are.
You've got a cold, you're an orphan, and you're at a natural disadvantage because you're beautiful. You should all go in front of me.
Hey, do I get the gig?
I'm open to bribery. I want another hour for our show, some financial reward, and your daughter's hand in marriage.
If he gets hanged, could we talk about all the other bits?
If I could tell Kyla what to do, I would have kept her inside to digest curries. How's the talent search going?
Wonderful. We've seen so many bad DJs, I'm starting to get into it.
You'll get used to him, Kathy. He could find the bright side in a black hole.
Take this one, for instance.
Interesting technique. She isn't doing anything. A subliminal DJ.
She's like a fairy tale princess.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty.
More like Snow White.
Oh, that'd explain the talentless wolf she's brought with her.
So does that mean we haven't found anybody to go on air yet?
It's still just me and Grumpy. Excuse me. It's time for me to go and tell Snow White her prince has come.
Hi.
Really like what you did. You must have been a DJ before, yeah?
No, I haven't actually.
I can't believe that. I tell you.
Long queue, eh, boss? Brought any food with you? Only a chocolate bar.
We'll have that then.
I'm quite positive you wouldn't want it. It's an Aztec bar, circa 1973, that I found preserved in the attic. Mind you, I've been in correspondence with the makers, who assure me that the ravages of time apart, it's equivalent to a number of modern-day chocolate bars.
That's what you always do, boss. Say all that weird stuff. That's why nobody listens to you, and nobody likes you. Give us the chocolate bar, boss.
So?
Too soon to tell. but Snow White's phone number is on her application.
Kathy, I'd like you to meet my fellow dwarf, Randy.
Jax, I don't go through girlfriends as fast as you think I do.
What about Jane?
Jane? We went out for a good 3 hours before we grew apart.
Next.
Did you get the job?
Oh, I don't know, but the cute one chatted me up. He said he'd call me.
Which one does she think is the cute one?
Don't you want to go in front of me?
No, I'll wait my turn.
Never mind. You can go in front of me anyway.
On one condition,
What?
that you stay right here and go in after me.
But
If you don't, I'll run back down the line and get behind you, even if you're at the end.
why would you want to do that?
Because I'm much more scared than you are. I'm Stephen Price. And you're?
I'm Annie. Annie Kamar.
You are nervous. Your palm is all slippery.
Hi, kids. It's Tony at tea time. You enjoying yourselves?
Yeah.
Who's for a picky, then? Help yourself. Pick a picky. There we go. Excuse me. And we've got some lollies for all here. Get your lovely lollies here. There you are, the one for you. And you. And... Oh, you're a bit young for this.
He's 12 and we're 13. But he's on, mate. Aren't you, Buzz? He wants to be a DJ. So his mummy asked us to come along and make sure he doesn't start crying.
Actually,
Actually...
Yes, well, good luck, chaps. There you go, that's for you. You've all got an equal chance here at City Beat FM.
See? You need us here to be your guides.
Children. My radio station is infested with children. Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Mr. Horton.
If that's the sort of talent we're looking at, we're not exactly going to have to clear the airwaves.
My grandparents live here. We came over when my dad died.
I'm sorry.
Everybody says that. You look like you really are.
Next.
Now you stay right here. Los morituri te salutamos.
That's what gladiators used to say, not DJs.
You know Latin? I'm impressed. Later. So without any warning, my dad was gone. Glancing through my journal at the time, I seemed like a completely different person. It's only been a few months, but what a long,
I think you may
strange
have
trip.
something here.
Yeah, if he ever gets around to playing a record.
Oh, come on. There's nothing special about what he's doing. I talk about my life on air all the time.
Yeah, we know. Music, since ancient times, has been used by people to mate, celebrate, communicate, and sometimes to get to that place where we can allow ourselves to cry. I did that last night in my bedroom to this, which is brand new, but at the top of my own personal chart.
Kathy, we have got to have him. I want to sign him up before the record's over.
I'll get back to you on that. Tell Stephen to wait here.
That man wouldn't know a good DJ if he was one.
That's the sort of thing you want to put out on a Sunday afternoon. You want our audience throwing themselves out of windows.
He's honest, he's himself, he's got something to say. What else is there?
Not on my station. No way.
I don't want to get heavy about this, but it isn't your call, Tony. The board of directors are letting me hire anyone I like for the trial period.
Maybe so. But the day that kind of self-indulgent rubbish goes out on air is the day this station goes under.
No, Rachel, listen. I knew she'd find me there. I knew it wouldn't get me an audition. But I also knew it would start her thinking about how serious I am. And I've replaced her John Lennon screensaver with a subliminal picture of me offering her a cup of tea. Oh, gotta go.
Man!
Tony.
Yeah, Tony, he just chewed me out about a new DJ right in front of all those kids waiting. Boy, has he lost his inner child.
Please, Mama. I'm trying to study some serious problems in quantum mechanics. It's not on the syllabus. I just enjoy it.
You think you want to be in radio, but if... What's this?
I don't know. It just appeared. Thirsty?
No.
You were saying something about me wanting to be in radio.
Forget it. If we hadn't had that good luck with the board last week, I wouldn't be in radio now.
That wasn't luck, Mum. That was me.
What?
I organised all those cards and letters. I influenced the board of directors, brainwashed them, if you like. Actually, it was more like a quick rinse.
You mean James and Jax got their reprieve because of you?
Well, yes.
It was a big chance you took.
No bigger than putting them on the air in the first place.
Sometimes I think I might have given birth to you.
You're trying to say you didn't find me in a space capsule? I don't believe it. When I'm 18, you'll tell me about my special powers.
Oh, the world isn't ready. Good job. But you are not to mess with the board of directors again.
Okay. Since you got rid of that dad person, you're in charge.
Why have you been mentioning your dad so much lately?
I've been writing to him, asking about the opportunities in media where he lives.
Listen, if it was up to us,
I thought it was. We have an evil ogre to answer to, but we have a good witch on our side.
I just checked with the board of directors.
Yes, and?
I do have final say in staffing the new Sunday schedules. Stephen, you're in.
Yes. Cool.
But only for the trial period. After that,
It's up to the boss. I know.
it all depends on how well these new programs do.
great, so we have Grumpy, Randy, and Moody.
Only 4 more dwarfs to go.
I know someone who's a little bashful.
Who's he?
It's a she. And she's... gone.
Whenever I feel afraid, I whistle a happy tune.
So, Boz, what are you going to say when you're on the radio? Boz here, blah, blah, blah. I don't like girls and I've got diseases.
I like girls. I talk to them all the time.
That's because you're a puff.
I think you're missing a vital point.
Puff, puff, girly, wimp. Next. Hold on, us two? The 3 of us go everywhere together.
Annie? Are you here? Come on, Annie. Someone said they saw you come in here.
I'm here.
So, are small dark spaces your thing?
What's your mate called?
Rudyard. Rudyard Boswell. We call him Boz. Call him that, he'll be really pleased.
Hi, boss.
Rudyard, if you don't mind. Called after Kipling. He who makes exceedingly good books about tigers.
Sure, Rudyard it is. Do you really want your 2 friends here to watch?
I find them reassuring.
Mum and Dad don't know I'm here. They're very strict. I told them I was going shopping with my friends.
But you really want to be a DJ?
I've been practicing for years. But I know I'm not good enough to go on air.
You won't know unless you try.
No, I can't. I'll just stay here until it's over. So, thank you, but you can go now.
That's all right. I like it here.
Hello, this is... This is...
Wait a moment. Take a breath. We all want your best attempt.
He's young. Maybe he's not ready for this.
I think I know what the problem is.
Oh, right.
No, wait!
Sorry, wasted your time. He's just a little Boz that needs to get back to his mummy. See ya.
Oi, leave it. It's got nothing to do with us.
Don't stress. I'm just gonna have a word.
Why doesn't that reassure me?
It was a great show.
Yeah, it's too bad you didn't get to play any of your stupid music.
Wait! We haven't finished with Rudyard yet. I want a word with him. My office.
You want to hang about and see what happens? Why don't we hang about and see what we can make happen instead?
Are those two really your mates?
Why would I let them tag along otherwise?
You tell me. What are you two doing here?
This is Annie Kumar. We were just about to call out for pizza.
That's the CD player, Tom. We have those now. Try not to worship it as an idol.
Hello, Jax.
Ah, it's excellent to see you. But could you just take one step back?
That'd put me back into the corridor.
Exactly. Your mum's forbidden us to let you set foot in here.
Jax, I need to be on the radio. I want you to audition me. You used to be a pirate. I thought you enjoyed breaking the rules.
You must be confusing me with James.
No chance of that. Rumour has it one of you was chatting up a girl before.
That would be totally unprofessional.
Oh, in that case...
Is this when you asked me out for that third time?
No,
Why not?
because I don't think you'll say yes yet. And I don't want to waste it. I have my pride.
And I have my orders. Sorry, no audition. There's no dwarf named Pushy.
What?
Oh, nothing important.
Suit yourself. But I will get what I want.
See what you mean, Annie. It is sort of comforting under here.
Forgive me for saying so, but this is a very odd sort of office.
I don't know. Move all this junk out, paint it, you got a really nice room.
I didn't bring Rudyard in here to talk about interior decoration.
Why did you bring me in here?
To tell you about when I was at my old school and being bullied.
I'm not being bullied. Who said I was being bullied?
I said I was. What about you, Stephen? Annie?
The girls don't really notice me enough to bully me, but if they did, I'm sure they would.
Yeah, I went through it. Not so much the physical stuff, but, you know, some of the things they said.
If you asked everyone in that queue out there if they'd been bullied, a lot of them would say yes.
That's all very interesting. Now I feel excuse me.
You get bullied at school because you're different. But once you've left school, it's the thing that makes you so different that's the best thing about you. I think the bullies know that. That's why they do it. They think that you're going to be better than them. I want you to have a proper audition, Rudyard. A proper go at this. Free from fear. What do you say?
Could I really have another go?
Welcome to the soon-to-be rich and famous club.
We checked for bullies at the door.
There you are.
Hello, Kyla. Annie Kumar, Stephen Price, Rudyard Boswell.
Charmed.
It figures that I'd find you here.
Really? Why?
I heard you were chatting up a girl before. Are you the next one on his endless list?
Me? Of course not. I'd never. I mean, I'd never be on anybody's list, even if it wasn't endless. Which I'm sure yours isn't, James. Not that you have one. Probably.
Cheers. I'm flattered.
James, can I ask a favour?
Anything.
I'd like to show you my skills as a radio presenter. Not that this would be an audition. It would just be me demonstrating to you, personally, as an enthusiast, the kind of job that I can do.
Kyla, your mum has ordered us
I
not...
know, but I'll bet you're clever enough to come up with a way around that.
Well, there are vocal skills you could demonstrate by ordering food. Playlist skills you could show off by selecting items from a menu.
And breath control skills I could demonstrate by, say, snogging you senseless after a meal?
Now, there's an idea.
So you're saying you'll audition me only if I go out with you?
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Fascinating. You swing between eloquence and idiocy like a philosophical Tarzan.
We have an emergency. Those mates of yours have locked themselves in the studio.
Oh, no. The radio equivalent of full meltdown.
Oh, and here we are, on the air, playing good music, not the girly stuff that Boz likes.
They're not on the air, they only think they are.
These are our demands. We want Boz to come on the radio and admit that he's a useless little weirdo that nobody likes.
Who are these small twits who use girly as an insult?
My tormentors. It seems I shall never escape them. I'll do what they want and be rid of them.
There is no way that you're going to say that.
Can't we just get security to unlock the door and throw him out?
Not without alerting Tony about what's going on.
And that'll give him the ammunition he's looking for to get this whole project cancelled.
Then there's no way to end this.
There just might be, if Rudyard is willing to be brave.
I I've set up 3 or 4 complicated errands to keep Mum and Tony busy. How's the hostage situation?
We're ready. They're locked in. In the movies, we'd be stripped down to our vests by now.
I'm still not talking to you. You're not endearing.
They sent the queue home. I told them we'd be auditioning again sometime soon. You're on.
What if I'm terrible?
You won't be. Just be yourself.
And who might that be?
This is where you find out.
Let's do it.
Hello, my very special audience.
Why the cassette?
This is Boz speaking, here to talk to you on this sweet internal sound system, which I'm assured you can't turn off without vandalism, and thus criminal charges. Let's begin with one of my favorite ambient things, a transcendent mix of Tibetan temple bells and Buddhist chants.
This is so boring. He's playing classical music on a DJ show. What a weirdo. Looks like he's found some other weirdos too.
And that's how I discovered the connection between Marylebone Cricket Club and the vampire badger of Little Chalfont.
They've realised that we locked them in then.
Ignore them. Let Boz finish his show.
Let us out, will ya?
Ukrainian chanting. Wonderful stuff. And that's that. I'd like to thank my mother, my chums, and my very special audience. Coming up after the news, it's dumplings.
Come on, you lot. Yeah, you can't do this to us. Just let us out. Let us out. Boz, just tell us to get...
Are you still here? We'd forgotten all about you.
Out. Your face, bunch of weirdos! You don't want to hang around with this lot, do you, Boz?
I do, actually.
You're not going to miss those two.
I think it's going to be the other way around.
What creeps, huh? They get into Boz's head, stop you from getting your audition.
It's really my own fault. Like with Boz, I let it all get to me.
Like Boz. We have a studio here. If Boz can do his audition on tape, why can't you? What?
Well, my taste in music is...
Whatever it is, I'm sure it's good. Let's hear it.
Coming up after the news, it's dumplings.
Weird, Boz. Weird. But good. You're in.
Nice one, Boz.
4 dwarfs down, 3 to go.
Somebody couldn't get me a cup of tea, could they?
Of course, Mum.
I'll help you make that tea.
Me too.
Thank you very much. I must go now and continue to observe them.
If you discover anything, let me know.
Kathy, this is Annie, the bashful one I mentioned before. She has something for you.
It's nothing, absolutely nothing. I'll go now.
It's a cassette, a demo tape for any show. You've got to listen to this.
Sure, give me the tape.
Thanks. See you.
Well, what the hey? My girl cannot be a DJ. She's too shy, too...
Hello, my babies.